Yeah, I know y'all think life is a game. Like, but in all seriousness, in the past week, I done had several patients coming in finding out that they're HIV positive. And y'all keep making these posts and these jokes, and it's not funny. Like, this shit is ruining people's lives from their early 20s to even as old as 50 years old. Stop playing. It's not funny. It's nothing funny about it. And you want to know what's so crazy? I seen a video of this gay dude on TikTok. He's a viral dude bragging about how he just moved to Houston and he just met somebody baby daddy, somebody trade, somebody thug drug dealer, and he let him fuck the shit out of him first night because he grown and all of that, and he sent him on about his way. Y'all think this is funny? You know how many Downlow men it is out here playing? It's not funny. Ladies, strap up. Cause these
Listen, two things that I've always been deathly afraid of. I ain't never been afraid of another man doing anything to me. I've never been afraid of ever going broke because I always knew that I had work ethic. But two things that I was 100% sure of that I would never ever put myself in a position to be. And that's ever be a person that got somebody pregnant by mistake or have a kid out of wedlock. And the other thing was, I was never ever going to put myself in a position to get a disease from somebody because I can control these things. I was looking at the presidential debate, and I also know that the Democratic Party is spending a lot of time advocating for and pushing the whole narrative about abortion because it's an emotional subject and it touches a lot of people for whatever reason. But I never understood it because it's something that I can control. I can control who I have sex with. I can control, whether or not I strap up. I have so many preventative measures, including abstinence. If I was just out here in these streets, including abstinence, and I'm very much, listen, if I was single, I am very much okay with just being by myself because from what I'm seeing out here, and I don't even know why everybody is moving to Houston. How did Houston literally become the new Atlanta? We used to hear these stories about, and I did several different shows on the Millionaire Morning Show about how the epidemic that is affecting communities in these places like Atlanta is rivaling that of a third world country as far as how many people actually have diseases. And I've also done review videos of people that's trying to normalize herpes and trying to normalize having venereal diseases and saying that they got freakier as a result of then learning of their disease. And it's almost like, where the fuck are we living? Are we genuinely living in Sodom and Gomorrah? And everybody that was down there in Atlanta over there moved to Houston, and y'all so busy talking about how lit it is in Houston. Lit, yeah, y'all burning. I've done several shows about how basically a lot of people are giving each other 2-for-1s. You get herpes and you get chlamydia. And then I also seen the epidemic that is associated with HIV, and people are just really seeing it through. A, without strapping up. B, having sex before you get married, and getting pregnant and passing it on to their children. And then C, they're not even worried about the person that they associated with. Y'all don't know them. Y'all not tripping. The chicks is not requiring for dudes to strap up. It's a small minority of men that's populating the majority of the, getting the majority of the women pregnant. And then, I seen Mocha Fest popping off down there, and y'all was just doing any and everything. And don't you know that this is going to ruin the rest of your life? I mean, maybe they found a cure that I'm not aware of. And this woman is a nurse. Maybe they found a cure that I'm not aware of, and everybody got the cure, and so nobody is worried about it. I came up in an era where I seen, because I was born in '82, I'm an '80s baby, and I came up in an era where, for whatever reason, we were deathly afraid of venereal diseases because we seen, especially HIV, because we seen what happened to Magic Johnson. Now, I don't know if Magic Johnson just got a miracle cure or whatever, because apparently he just walking around like ain't nothing, ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? We used to see, I thought it was like Tom Hanks on Philadelphia. You know how he had got HIV and then it graduated over to AIDS and whatever. And then I thought y'all was also required to, if y'all got HIV, required to disclose, your status, or else that's almost like attempted murder. But here we go again, year after year, day after day. When people are trying to dispute the stats as far as what's happening in Houston for people catching venereal diseases, and it's literally like an outbreak. I mean, it should be classified as an outbreak, as a pandemic in Houston and the surrounding areas, Atlanta too, but right now apparently Houston is the hot spot. And so I'm not in a rush to move out there and hang out with a bunch of people that you basically have probably a 2 in 3 chance, a 66%, 67% chance that you're associating with somebody that got a disease, or where people are saying that herpes is the norm. No, it's not in my circle. And that's another reason why I feel so comfortable and so happy. I don't have to worry about the same shit. When I think about the things that y'all putting yourselves in danger of and that y'all got to go and rock out with dealing with people that you don't even know. And all of these dudes that's thinking that it's cool to talk about how many chicks that they didn't bust down. Nigga, I know you got a disease. I know you walking around with something. I know because the odds is against you. You can't win with those type of odds in a casino. And you telling me you playing Russian roulette with your life, with your health, with your cock, and you gonna be walking around with that junk for the rest of your life, man? Miss me with that. I'm cool. And this is another reason why I'm really, really happy that I've graduated in my life to actually be able to get to a space where I'm mature enough to understand that right is wrong, or right is right and wrong is wrong. And so I'm not tripping. I'm okay with being married. I'm okay with being a square. I ain't got to worry about it. I ain't got to trip about it. I'm good across the board. While y'all chicks is dealing with the dudes that basically is on down low, and dudes is dealing with chicks that have slept with another dude that's on the down low, and y'all passing diseases to each other and y'all associating with each other. We over here chilling. We hanging out. We looking at the water. We having a good time. It's just certain things in life that I just don't want to be bothered with, that I just don't even want to associate myself with. And I'm cool on. So if this is what it takes in order to be in the cool kids club, I stay on the nerd side. I stay on the married side. I stay on a secure side. You ain't never ever gotta worry about me ever putting myself in a position that y'all are in, or playing Russian roulette with my life. Cause I like my life. I like the space that I'm in. I like, the cars that I drive. And I love the fact that I ain't never ever gotta worry about anything. The biggest concern that I have at this point in my life, I don't even have no concerns. You know how much of a blessing it is to not have to worry about anything outside of what you gonna do the next day, what restaurant you gonna eat, and whether or not you're gonna make it to the gym. My biggest concern is whether or not I'm gonna make it to the gym tonight. What time we gonna live stream and have a good time? Because I'm protected. I'm cool. I'm straight. I'm staying out the way, and I don't want to be associated with these people and what's happening out in these streets. That's for y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all stay a part of the Cool Kids Club. The goal when we was growing up in the hood was to ultimately become a square. That's life. That's life. And we achieved it. And now the goal is to grow as old as possible in good health and have a good time and watch my kid grow up and just live life and enjoy laughing at these debates and what's happening in society and hoping that the world don't collapse before I die. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon link is in the description. Also, on top of that, leave a comment so I can see what y'all sentiment is. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Good luck, man. God bless.